Hello again, friends. Today we have another Dinobot, except you can see from the package, this is the king of the Dinobots, Grimlock, and Willie, the little guy riding him up there. This is Studio Series 86, Transformers the movie, Grimlock, from the original cartoon movie. Anyway, I'm gonna pause the recording and get this king out of the box, because this box cannot contain the king. King of the Dinobots. Cause me, or him, Grimlock King. Okay, guys, hello again. And, you can see Willie there, canonical size, next to Grimlock, who's in his canonical size, next to Soundwave and Shockwave in their canonical robot mode, or alt mode size. And, well, what all can I say about these guys? Grimlock's the king of the Dinobots, and rules over the Dinobots, but he also listens to Optimus. Not all the time, but he listens to Optimus. And this is Willie from the G1 cartoon. You might know him from the Bayverse being that blue remote control car. And this is Grimlock's big blaster. It looks like it has a double barrel. But anyway, talk, wizards. I am not giving up anytime soon. Till you do. And I suggest you to hurry up before I lose my patience. Before you regret it. Anyway, let's see what we do with Grimlock right here. Because this is King of the Dinobots. The most known Dinobot, because he's the leader of the Dinobot. But anyway, him Grimlock King. And also in the 86 movie, his Dinobot nose, the T-Rex snout, got kissed by one of the Junkians. And he just goes, "Me Grimlock not kisser, me Grimlock King." Yeah, I think it's funny. But then also Willie over here starts breakdancing. Starts breakdancing in the movie. He just starts breakdancing. They all start breakdancing and dancing around in circles. Junkians just spin him on his head. Just spin him on his head. Just They all just start dancing with the Junkians, going, "Did be stupid? Did it do? What did I say? Did it be stupid?" It's the Weird Al song. You might know it. You might not. If you don't know it, listen to it. It's funny. If you do know it, still go listen to it. It's funny. And if you like Transformers, go listen to it. It's funny. And also, you might want to see the scene where it's happening because Willie is just absolutely breakdancing to dare to be stupid. Grimlock's also dancing. But anyway, eh, 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 eh. Time for instructions in which this guy is not good at following. The Dinobots ain't the smartest people. Oh, okay. Anyway, we take the gun, spin him around, and this gun can be placed. A little confused, honestly. Uh, yeah, I'm a little confused. It says there's storage like right here on his arm piece in the back, but it's not telling me how to do that. Oh, these need to go down a bit. So the T-Rex arms need to go down a bit. And this clips onto the arm. There we go. So now that can just clip onto the arm there. And there he goes. He can have that on his arm. Back there. But also, you can take Willie here. He's got this little peg right here under this leg. Not on the other leg, but on this leg. And you can peg him onto the shoulder of Grimlock. So that he can be pegged into place. Like so. So there we go. Willie can just be sitting on his shoulder, and his cannon could be in the back. But also, you lift up these little claws, covering his hands, in both the front and back, I believe. And then I can lift up the arms. And so now he can actually use his arms and hold the thing. So I'm going to pause the recording real quick. But you can now put the gun in his hands. And this is what it looks like with that. So you can now pick it up. Tell the wizards to come talk already while Willie's about to hit him with the slingshot. Just start running in head first, going bang, 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 bang. Till I take you down, 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 down. I want you in the ground. Sorry, I broke down the song there. I remember the lyrics. Uh, but also, you can see in that little visor thing on his chest, barely, the Autobot symbol in that visor down there. But not only that, here's a little bit of lore, or cool little detail. In the G1 cartoon, even if they weren't a flying vehicle or animal or whatever they were, most of Transformers could just, including Grimlock here, who's a T-Rex. He could just go, just start flying. Just go flying. Even though he's a T-Rex. How does that work? I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna pause the recording now. Okay, and we're back. So, Grimlock here is telling you to like and subscribe, and for the wizards to hurry up and come talk. And Willie here is with a slingshot telling you, the wizards to hurry up and come talk. because Willie here means business. This is just a big friend who's a big friendly guy. Willie here's a real guy who really wants to hit him. This little guy here really wants him. You'd be surprised how badly a slingshot hurts. But they hit Grimlock in the nose, and he's like, ow, why boy hit my nose? But anyway, it is time for me to take off the big blaster, take off Willie off of his shoulder, and put him there, because Willie can't transform, at least in this version of Willie. The one that comes with Grimlock can't transform, but the Studio Series Willy actually can if you get like the core class Willy for Studio Series. Anyway, we're gonna straighten up his hands, put him back in like a default pose. Pull the hands up like so. Flip the hands inward. And just flip them around so that the hands just go flat. And now you can see their feet. The hands are now feet for the T-Rex mode that Grimlock is. And now we can spin him around to raise up his back piece to reveal the T-Rex head. And now it's time for back here, where we can pull this piece down and this piece down. And then flip this piece out and this piece out. And spin back around, pull this piece forward and this piece forward so that the knees can go like that. Just disconnect the knees. So now we can connect the feet together. Okay, so now all of that, the feet pieces are connected. And now that they're all connected, we can just raise them up to the back piece. So now they're connected like that. Also, here's a little thing. The only reason I got this guy was because I got Snarl. I might as well get the rest of the Dinobots because I got Snarl when I was bored. Because I wasn't going to get G1 Snarl. I honestly, well, I'm not going to say I don't care about the G1 characters anymore. That would be a little bit of a lie. But I, the G1 Dinobots ain't my favorite version of the characters. I like the Bayverse version better, but like getting the Studio Series version of the Bayverse Grimlock and the other Dinobots as a Titan class, yeah, I'm not really willing to pay that much to get those guys. So I'm just getting the Studio Series 86 versions of them, because having the Dinobots in my collection would be fun to have an entire faction in my collection. Kind of like how I'm getting the entire aerial bots, the entire Combaticons, all the Constructicons, all the Primes. But the Dinobots are just another faction. Same thing with the Maximals, the Autobots, Decepticons, uh, Minicons, Heracons, a whole bunch of different factions. Predacons. But anyway, yeah. Main reason I got this guy was because I got Snarl when I was bored and didn't make a Transformers video for a while. So because I got Snarl, I just decided I might as well get the rest of the Dinobots from the G1 cartoon, because I'm collecting the G1 cartoon characters already, and since I have one of the Dinobots, there's only 5 of them. Why wouldn't I get the other 4? Because I know there's Snarl, I know there's Grimlock, I know there's Slug, or Slag, there's Swoop, and Sludge, and Slash and Scorn, which aren't in the G1 cartoon. They were going to be in the not cartoon, Bayverse Age Extinction movie. However, Scorn is in the Bayverse movie. Slash never showed up. He did get a toy though, and I do have the toy of that figure from how he would look in the movie. It's not studio series because he never showed up, but they did make toys of Slash, who would turn into a raptor. But anyway, it is time to continue what we're doing. Hmm. So, how do I continue to transform him? I don't understand. There, so putting that back down. And now these can go like so. Oh, okay, I figured it out. So there's that. That bit is done for the back. Time to flip around the thing. And now this little piece right here can go out and up. So you pull that out and flip it up. Now both of those are out. And now I can just flip all of this around. So just flip the entire back piece around, spin it around. Wait, hold on. No, that's not what it told me to do. Wait a minute. Spin it background. Anyway, you could flip these over now. And just have these together now. So now the feet are now this big tail. I think that's a tail at least. I don't know. I think it is, judging by how it looks. I think that's just a big tail. But anyway, now it's time for me to take this front half right here. You take his chest piece and pull it down. So now his chest piece is down. So now you can push his chest piece all the way back here, giving him his little dinosaur feet back there. And you can kind of see where the rest of it's gonna go, because he's already looking like a T-Rex. Which, here's a little tiny bit of knowledge that everyone should know about the T-Rex. King of the dinosaurs, you know that in third grade. Third grade, who doesn't know that? Honestly, I don't really know much about T-Rex. Good thing this is a Cybertronian T-Rex, because I know more about the Dinobots than I do about, like, anything really. But anyway, Grimlock is almost fully in his Dinobot mode. Yippee! Um, so now these need to come come out or down. I don't know. Just tell me to do something. It don't matter. Ooh, okay. So you can unpeg his little feet there. So now that he has like a knee joint for his feet there. Okay, just gotta give him two cool little pose feet. But anyway, uh, Grimlock's king of the Dinobots, and also transforms into the king of the dinosaurs that he writes. And as I said, if you don't know that, there's a little fun fact. But also, here's counterpoint. Why don't you know that? That's like third grade knowledge. Like, probably less than that. I learned that in kindergarten. Now, I don't really know much about dinosaurs, but like, I know a little. Like, I know the prehistoric emergence stuff I've been doing. I know, like, movies, stories. Like, I don't really pay attention to, like, time zones and stuff. Like, dinosaurs are pretty cool. And the Dinobots, also pretty cool. Thing is, I'm not lying. I really was not going to buy these guys. I got bored and got Snarl. And, well, might as well get to rest. But anyway, time to continue transforming him and stop rambling on. Because you guys are going to get bored of my rambling. But anyway, we take his uh, robot mode head and stick it in his chest. Nice. Um, fan out his little arm pieces there. Fold them forward. And I fold them down and connect them together. And I fold down the arms of the T-Rex arms. Fold the head down. Fold the head down. Open up the mouth. Fold. Oh, it's telling me about the gun storage. Okay. So you see these little pegs here on the side of this here? These two pegs right here? You just stick those in his little backpack right here. Just in his back. Anyway, so that's the weapon storage. Now let's see wheelie storage. Where did this silly little guy who dares to be stupid and starts break dancing to that song goes on Grimlock? And of course, if you said up here, well, I'm just here to say you're correct. Anyway, so Willie's just up there riding Grimlock. Anyway, remember to like, subscribe, comment down below if you like the Dinobots like Grimlock or like Transformers. And I'll see you guys in the next video. See you in the next video, friends. And bye-bye. But seriously, the Dinobots are pretty cool. I just weren't gonna get these guys. And then I got bored. Got snarled. decided to get Grimlock. Because Grimlock was on the shelf. With Big Convoy, mind you. He was with it with Big Convoy once. Like, at least once, more than once. He's been there a while. He's no longer on the shelf anymore. But, he was there for months, and I never got him. But anyway, I finally did get him because I got bored. That's literally the entire reason I'm getting these guys. Um, I prefer the Age of Extinction version of these guys, like design wise. But the Dinobots as a whole, they're pretty cool. However, they are not my favorite characters. That goes to Hound, Ironhide, and Shockwave. It used to be Devastator, but then I realized there's Bruticus, and Bruticus is a better combiner than Devastator. And I will die on that hill. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.